Again, the Biden-Harris administration, in an affront to the national security interests of the United States, and while lying to Congress and to the American people, have given everything possible to the Castro regime so that it can continue to be in power. They've lied to the American people. They've taken them off of the state sponsor of terrorist designation list, despite that regime harboring terrorists, harboring fugitives from the American law, and despite the damage to the national security interests of the United States. This is shameful and an aggression to the national security interests of the United States.
What does this do? Thank you. What does this do? It basically gives more oxygen, economic oxygen to the regime so it can continue repressing more people. The repressive apparatus will be greased. It's embarrassing because Blinken, as you know, in the House Foreign Affairs Committee told me repeatedly that he was not thinking about taking Cuba off the list of terrorist countries. And now he called my office and said that Biden, directly from the White House, he had been directed that he had to take Cuba off the list.
As I've stated since the beginning of this administration, never listen to what the Biden administration tells you. Watch what they're doing. And this is the last act of watching what they're doing, which is helping our enemies and trying to destroy our friends. And so again, this is not something that this is something actually I quite expected. The fact that it took this long is actually surprising, but it's a final shot and just proof of the pudding that yes, everything this administration has been a disaster for America, a disaster for the people, freedom-seeking people of Latin America, especially Cuba, and again. It's a fitting farewell to this disastrous administration.
I thought it was not going to happen, but it did a week before President Trump is sworn into the White House. But you know, Trump can reverse that the following week. So maybe the Cubans will have a very short party, and that is only a couple of weeks off the list of terrorist countries.
No, that's it.